All right, Chris, I'll come to you first on this one. So
Sure.
you are essentially the Alan Grant of this new trilogy of films. So now that you actually get the opportunity to work opposite Sam Neill, was there anything about that I guess brought out something new in Owen that you didn't even realize was there before?
I would say everything about my experience working with Sam, the major takeaways I would take from the person of Sam Neill versus Owen learning something from Dr. Alan Grant. It was, we shot this under pretty tight COVID restrictions, and we were all essentially living together for the better part of 8 months. And so I took away from Sam a lot of really wonderful things and realized that we had a lot in common in our real lives. We both have farms on islands. We raise the same type of pigs, the same type of sheep. Like, there was just all of these similarities. Literally have the same type of Suffolk sheep that we raise. It was like a very strange mix of similarities, and I just really, really adore him as a guy. So I'm not sure that I would first think of all the things that I learned from him and vibed with him as just a person, as the man. He's awesome.
I highly recommend his movie Rams if you haven't seen it. I feel like you would like it. It's fantastic.
Yes, of course. Yeah, yes, of course. I remember him telling me about it, and I haven't had an opportunity to see it yet, but I'm really excited to see it.
Very, very good in it. All right. So, Bryce, one little bit that I read in the production notes from you, and it was like one of my favorite things that I read, was that you kept a list of ideas that the cast and crew came up with during the first two films, and some of those ideas made it into Dominion. So, what inspired you to do that? And then what are some of those ideas that we can actually see on screen in the finished film?
Well, a Google Doc is my, what is it, Chris? What's
it's her love language.
It's my love language. A Google Doc is my love language. And so, so I mean, it was just, I like to kind of keep notes when I'm doing a movie because, for situations like this, like with press, so that you remember certain things. And pretty early on, Chris would say stuff that I would just be like, oh my God, if there's a chance to do another one of these movies, that's like such a good idea. That's so fun. And so, so I just kind of like kept that running document, and Colin asked me for it as he was writing it with writing the script with Emily, and I'm really happy. Something that was definitely on that document was Blue having a baby. That was something that was very important. The underground scene in Malta. Mm-hmm. That was something that we talked about really wanting to see.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a few really fun things in there.
I love that. Like when the time is right, you should just release that list.
I know. I want this franchise to keep going. It to you, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh.
I remember you sending that to me, and I was like, these are all great. Wait.
I was like, Chris, I've been tracking your ideas.
And you're like, I literally just told you that I wrote down your ideas. Right. They're really good, though. It's like, yeah, I have about a 4-second window of clarity around the moment that I'm in, and she does a really great job of
capturing it.
Of capturing. So we're just a good team, I think. We're a good team in that way and in many other ways as well.
Yeah. But it's fun.
Very random question for you, Bryce, or a specific detail at least, because I am the biggest Judy Greer fan. Please tell me, does Claire keep in touch with her sister? Is she aware of what she's going through?
Yeah. Definitely. I think Claire has learned the value of family after the first Jurassic World. I mean, I love Judy Greer. We played sisters in my first movie that I did called The Village. And so to get to play sisters again was just such a blast.
Just making me happy to know that you guys think about each other in like the headcanon of
We do.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank
for
you
sure.
guys so much for your time today, and big congrats on the movie and the trilogy.
Thank you.